Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable, the Head of English Education Department, the Honorable, the Examiner, my name is Fira Octaviani. In this occasion, I would like to present my research paper. The title is Exploring the Challenge of EFL Pre-Service Teachers in Designing Short Lesson Plan. The term of short lesson plan, a new terminology for the lesson plan, step in the new regulation on the circular letter number 14 in 2019. It is also known as FPP 1 lembar in Indonesia. And the circular letter also states that 13 components are shortened become 3 major components that are learning objective, teaching procedure, and assessment. This is the highlighted point that become the background of this research. So because the 13 components from previous lesson plan was shortened, it is become the short lesson plan. And the teachers are allowed to write the new lesson plan, make the new lesson plan or arrange the lesson plan based on the previous lesson plan. There are several previous studies of the short lesson plan that has been studied by several researchers in Indonesia. The first come from Mayudana and Supendra. Through the research, the short lesson plan focus on the teacher's reflection toward the teaching and learning activities in the classroom. And the second is from Sudarto, that state that the teacher were able to formulate the learning aims and the lesson plan identity after they have trained in writing the short lesson plan. And the third is from Nainggolan. The researchers state that the teachers can easily deciding the learning methods and media in writing to write in the short lesson plan. So this is the previous studies about the short lesson plan. From several previous studies about the lesson plan and the short lesson plan, the researcher considered that the topic of these research are still limited in Indonesia. Therefore, the researcher is intent to study more about this topic. And therefore, the research questions are formulated as follows. What are the challenges faced by EFL pre-service teacher in designing an English short lesson plan? In which part of short lesson plan design is considered the most challenging for EFL pre-service teacher? The purpose of this research is to explore the challenge faced by EFL pre-service teacher in designing short lesson plan. And second, to explore in which part of the short lesson plan they consider difficult to design according to the new regulation. There are also several significant parts of this research for the students, lecturers, and the researcher itself. There are 3 stages of designing the lesson plan by Yinga. The first is finding the problem. The teacher should be able to find the problem that may occur before designing the lesson plan. The second is formulating the problem that has been discovered and create solutions. The third is implementing the plan into the classroom. And the fourth is the part of the third stage. It is routinize the plan. If the implementation was success, the teacher may routinize the plan. And if the implementation was failed, she or they could go back to the first step that are finding the problem. The 3 major components of Indonesian short lesson plan was same with the short lesson plan proposed by Yulianto et al. Meanwhile, the learning objective, teaching procedures, and assessment become the 3 major components on the short lesson plan proposed by Yulianto. Also contain identity, learning materials, learning resource, and learning activity step as the additional. Meanwhile, there are effective lesson design component by Scoron. The first consists of content standard, the performance standard, and the assessment criteria, which relate with the learning objective on the short lesson plan. The second part is teaching strategies and student activities relate with teaching procedures. And the third is the assessment of the students' demonstration of learning relate with the assessment. The researcher employed the qualitative and narrative inquiry research design in the form of the narrative story told by the participant. This is the participant that participated and coded as PhD1, 2, and 3. They come from various backgrounds, school placement, and grade placement. The researcher also used interview with semi-structured question. There are 6 questions with the first topic is to discover the challenge, and the second topic is to discover the most challenging component. Researcher firstly found the appropriate participant, then explain the topic, and also asking for the willingness. And the last, researcher interview with asking the permission to record the interview. And the data was analyzed by 5-phase cycle proposed by Yin. The first, compiling, deassembling, transcribing the data, reassembling, coding the data, and categorizing, interpreting the data, and concluding. The first finding is the challenge of designing a short lesson plan. The researcher divided it into the 3 stages. The first is experience, while planning activity, and implementation. The first is experience. The PhD1 and PhD2 were unfamiliar with the short lesson plan. It is because they were not aware about the new regulation of short lesson plan. And also, in the lesson design subject, they were instructed to conducting the previous lesson plan that consists of more pages. So, therefore, they have no experience in designing the short lesson plan. And the PhD3 have familiar with the short lesson plan format. It is because the PhD3 have joined a training from university that trained about the designing lesson plan, and the lesson plan designed by him was similar with the short lesson plan in Indonesia. Therefore, he admit that he have no challenge in designing the short lesson plan before teaching practicum. And also the PhD3 have the chance to implement his lesson plan in the training into the real classroom and receive feedback to improve his lesson plan. In the step of while planning activity, the 3 participants also face different struggles. The PhD1, due to her unfamiliar with the short lesson plan, she have challenge in conducting basic competence and learning aims. For the PhD2, she was prioritize the material first. Therefore, she have challenge in conducting learning activities due to various materials. And for the PhD3, he have no challenge because the syllabus and curriculum has been provided by the school. For the third stage, it is implementation. PhD1 will have designed technological learning activity should change the activity because the media was not able on school internship. Therefore, she have challenge in learning media. And for PhD2, she have challenge in teaching strategies because sometimes the students were not motivated and interested in the English lesson. So the PhD2 should think about various activities that will motivate the students. And for the PhD3, he have issue in time limitation because PhD3 ever made many activities, but many of them also were not implemented due to time limitation. Therefore, in the further lesson plan, the PhD3 divided the 2 sections of the subject. The first is explaining the materials in one meeting, and for the next meeting, assessing the students. The second finding is about the most challenging component in the short lesson plan. The most challenging component by the PSD1 is challenge in teaching procedure, because she have to adapt it with the classroom situation with no technological media. She have to conduct another teaching activities and learning activities. For the PSD2, also have challenge in teaching procedure because PSD2 state she have to sharpen the students' critical thinking in the core activities. And for the PSD3, he have issue in assessment. It is because he confused whether the score he gave to the students could reflect the students' competence of English in the real life. First discussion is about discovering the problems in the challenge of designing the short lesson plan. Since the PSD1 and PSD2 did not have any experience in writing the short lesson plan, it is related with the Megawati and Astuti research, which the participants also were not fully understand about the short lesson plan since they were learn only about the prota and promise. However, the PSD3 did not have any challenge since he had experience in designing a lesson plan through the training. So the experience and knowledge take the essential role for the teacher to overcome the problem with initial ideas. So because the PSD1 and PSD2 have no experience and knowledge in the short lesson plan, they were not able to understand and design the short lesson plan. They have to study more about it. And the second problems is occurred on the planning activity. The PSD1 will struggle in designing the learning objective and learning activities is related with the research by Ansari, Gulten, and Sepiono. They all revealed that the main issue of reservist teachers in lesson planning is formulating the learning objective. For the PSD2 that struggle in design the learning activities, relate with the research of Gulten and Megawati and Astuti that found out some of reservist teachers should select appropriate learning activities and adapt with students' level and characteristic. In formulating problems and solution, the PSD1, due to her unfamiliar with the short lesson plan, she looks for another syllabus example and adapt the aims into the lesson plan. It is related with Megawati and Astuti research that some participants take some time to learn about the lesson plan. And the PSD2 that selecting activities by adjust the teaching procedure depends on the materials. It is contradictory with the Ansari finding that reveal some of the service teachers select the activities without considering the materials need to be delivered. And for implementation, the teacher have to implement their lesson plan to find out whether the planning was success or not, according to Farrell. And even they have planned the lesson plan carefully, the unplanned event might still occur on the implementation, according to Yinger. PSD1 faced the issue of learning media, and it is related with the research by Kabilan that state that the participant will also struggle in learning media, change the lesson plan activities, but they still rely on the learning objective. So for the PSD2, she decide the appropriate learning activity that could sharpen the student critical thinking and also create enjoyable learning activities. It is found on the research by Gulten and Megawati Astuti. So the participant claim that the teacher need to adjust the lesson with student characteristic in the classroom. So the student need to be motivated in the classroom by enjoyable learning activities. For the PSD3, he concerned on the last time that was not enough for a lot of activities to implement. It was also found on the Gulten research that revealed some participants claim that some activities take more times yet they have limited time to deliver the materials in the classroom, in the short lesson plan. In the circular letter, the highlighted components are learning objective, teaching procedure, and assessment. The PSD1 should change her plan to adapt the classroom situation which lack on learning media. So it is relied on Kabilan that state some of reservist teachers also changed their activities plan due to lack of facilities in school. The second discussion is about the most challenging component in the short lesson plan. The PSD1 should change her plan and activities to adapt the classroom situation which lack on learning media. It is also related with Kabilan research with the same issue and for the PSD2, which concern about the learning activities, Megawati and Astuti research state that the teacher is responsible to create enjoyable learning. And for the PSD3, which confused about assessing the students, it is found from the Ansari research that 50% lesson plan documents have no proper assessment to evaluate the students. According to Scoron, the assessment for the students should be reliable, valuable, and meaningful. In conclusion, within the research, the challenge faced by the participant in designing the short lesson plan have no particular difference with the regular lesson plan. So it was the same with other research that studying about the regular lesson plan. However, what makes it different is because the experience. The PSD1 and PSD2 that have no experience have the issue of challenge in designing the short lesson plan according to the circular letter number 14 in 2019, because they were unfamiliar with the format, and the findings also were linked with other previous research studies. And the researcher also suggests for other researcher in further research, they can explore the pre-service teacher's opinion about the short lesson plan and their experience in designing the short lesson plan with other research instrument by observation or documentation review. Thank you for watching the presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.